Okay, Swifty, let's take a look. Good streamline. Good dolphin shooter. I could argue maybe try to keep the knees together a little bit more. I think we can continue to leave that head down just a little bit more. No need to really pick up that head above the streamline position. Just leave it down. So you're kind of superwoman just a little bit to be able to do your breakout. Again, good stuff here, but I could argue this is where I think that hand slips out a little bit and slightly what I'll call it leading with the elbow right here. So again, you'll see that slight leading with the elbow. Ideally, we'd like to be on top of that elbow just a little bit more. Again, seeing it more with this arm. Again, you're doing good stuff, but again, would like to just a little more early vertical form. Here, I think the head position and balance is pretty good. I'm going to go back and pause one right here. Like when you're taking this breath right here. Oops, go back one more. Right here. I could argue that head position's just up a little bit. So again, we're keeping that head up above the water. I want to say right there you're taking the breath, and that's probably about more where it should be, but again, we've certainly went up, and I think we could still try to get that breath of the head down just a little bit more. Here you're seeing a little bit of the crossover kick too, or the cross the foot kick is really what it is. I think we'll see it more coming back. Again, good streamline, good shooter. Let's look at that first hand entry right here, because that's that hand that I think, if you're seeing it, I'm just saying that, tends to go fingertip out a little bit more. So again, a little more of that fingertip out where we'd ideally like to just get that fingertip down. Get it back in screen. I think we got you a little too close to the camera here, but here we go with that right hand, just a little bit again. And again, you're getting a little bit of that down press, but there it looks pretty good with early vertical form. There your head position looks a little bit better too. Just want to make sure we're on screen. But I think here's where you kind of can see with the kick that it's kick, cross, kick, cross. So again, continue to work for the drive. You can see a little of that kick, cross again. Okay, right into backstroke, which is really improved. Again, in slow motion here. I think we could be a little bit deeper with that catch. Again, just a little bit deeper with that catch. Maybe pull the elbow in. I do like the body line right here. I do like this leg, but I think this one is the one where we get a little bit of that drop kick. We're trying to get rid of that drop kick just a little bit. This is where sometimes I think that overreach, I think you can just see that. We're starting with that right arm, so right here, again, it tends to come, I'll call it a little bit across that center line, where ideally we'd like to have it just kind of in a line outside your shoulder, in line with your ear. No flags or very limited, so good wisdom there not to bump your head. Good streamline, good shooter. Looking at the other arm. And again, I think this one tends to look a little bit better. But again, a little bit of that what I call bicycle kick right here. And I know you're seeing those knees just a little bit more than we want. Again, on this one too, just a little bit more bicycle kick than we want. So try to, again, keep working on that. It has gotten better. I think the more you up tempo, I could argue that kick's a little deep too. From on top here again, driving with the catch, that arm was pretty good. Just a little bit of an overreach there, but good stuff. Swifty, keep up the good work.